It's like stepping back in time.
The walls could talk. The stories would be amazing.
The Buchanan Fountain and Grille right off Main Street is a true blast from the past. No, really, it's a fallout shelter. Inside, the walls are covered with novelties. There's a display case with an old bowling ball from the duck bowling lanes in the basement, a portrait of the original owner and pharmacist, Mr. William Ranson Jr., and the seasonal sounds of Bing Crosby, all allowing you to take a slip back into a bygone era.
It reminds me somewhat of going to my grandparents.
I don't know about you. Where I come from, Grandma's house meant lots of smiles and plenty of country cooking. You get both in this joint.
Turkey bacon melt. And it's one of my favorite sandwiches to get here. The way they grill the bread, and it's just warm sandwiches. Fills the belly.
Breakfast all day. Burgers, pizza, fried chicken, and
fried frog legs.
Wait, what?
I was eating that in here one day, and I had a lot of people walk by and they said, I didn't know that was on the menu. I said, it's not. It's all about knowing who runs the restaurant. They're our friends. We love them.
That owner is Mark Marsh, and he's no stranger to the business, having worked for several family restaurants before deciding he wanted to be the one to call the shots. So he opened the Swinging Bridge Cafe here in town, and then 6 years ago, took over the Fountain.
The town itself, Buchanan, is just super friendly, good people, wouldn't trade it for anything.
It's so laid back in here, and everybody's friendly and kind, and for me, you get more than you can eat half the time.
We have a lot of customers come in here and say, well, if you can't find anything on the menu, you're not hungry.
Luckily, that ain't a problem we got here on Hometown Eats.
Gravy, eggs, hash browns, and a biscuit underneath. Smothered and covered with a cup of coffee. That's just everything a growing boy needs. Turning a full plate into a happy plate.
As good as this breakfast menu is, and trust me, it's good, you want to look beyond the most important meal of the day.
Burgers is probably one of our better sellers.
I had their bacon cheeseburger. It's delicious.
It tastes good. Put it on the menu.
Over a dozen burgers, as a matter of fact. Fresh ground beef stacked up so high it needs a toothpick to hold it together.
Deep fried onions, thick fried pickles, some sort of a sauce on top, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, the bacon underneath the cheese, hugging the meat of the patty. The sauce is delicious. I wouldn't add anything, I wouldn't take anything away. Mark said he'd have to kill me if he told me the secret to the sauce.
It's all good, from the catfish to the fried corn bites.
That's just fun to eat.
And of course, a sweet treat to finish a meal at any time of the day. But what really sets the Fountain apart are those memories.
Older woman come in and asked about that picture on the wall. It was her back in 1959.
No kid,
was her. It was her.
Family is important to us, and we enjoy spending time together, time with our grandchildren and time with our children, and passing down traditions and those kinds of things to them. And so it's fun to bring them to places like this and let them see something different.
Because the one thing about good flavor, never goes out of style.
The feedback that we get from satisfied customers, that's worth more than a paycheck to us. It's just what we do.
You get a big bang for your buck in here. Great people, great food.
It's just a hometown place, and we want to support local.
The Buchanan Fountain and Grille, a hometown eat where the walls come alive.